10 things you need to know about WWE 2K23. 2K23 releases on March 17th, 2023 for both new gen and last gen consoles, although you can play the game 3 days earlier on the 14th if you purchase one of this year's premium versions, which we'll get to a bit later in the video. So we've had our first glimpse at this year's visuals via a bunch of official 2K screenshots. It's hard to see how much has changed graphically from 2K22, but keep in mind that game was the best looking game in the series anyway, so 2K23 will also be visually top notch. Even though it is too early for a full roster, 2K themselves have announced a preview of the roster so far. These names include Roman Reigns, Ronda Rousey, Brock Lesnar, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Drew McIntyre, John Cena, Austin Theory, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, Hollywood Hogan, Bobby Lashley and Cody Rhodes. Yes, the American Nightmare is officially confirmed for 2K23, which will be Cody's first appearance as himself since 2K15. So this year's cover star is none other than John Cena, and here is the cover. Now as usual, the game will feature multiple versions, of which here is a look at each of the covers. Speaking of different versions, what are they and what do they include? Let's now take a look. So we have got the regular version, the cross-gen version that will contain both versions on your chosen console family, the deluxe version which includes the season pass, as well as a bunch of My Faction content that you can see listed on the screen now. And then there is the special version, which this year is the Icon version. This version features all the stuff we've mentioned already, in addition to special cover art, the Ruthless Aggression DLC pack, as well as extra bonus content including an Emerald Paul Heyman My Faction card, as well as 3 deluxe premium launch My Faction packs. It is also worth saying that by purchasing the deluxe or the Icon version, you'll get to play the game 3 days early on March the 14th. All versions will also feature a pre-order bonus that we'll get to now. So this year's pre-order bonus superstar will be none other than Bad Bunny. Now we thought at the time he might have featured in 2K22, which obviously wasn't meant to be, but he now joins the game's roster 1 year down the line in 2K23. So if you are a Bad Bunny fan, then good news, as he is going to beat the latest celebrity to feature on the 2K series. And that is not the only bit of DLC we have got info on, because as we've touched on already, one pack as part of the John Cena Icon pack is going to be the Ruthless Aggression DLC pack, which features John Cena as the prototype, which if you don't know is Super Early Cena, Leviathan Batista, and rookie versions of both Brock Lesnar as well as Randy Orton. The pack also features the John Cena Legacy Championship, as well as the WrestleMania 22 Arena. So if you can't tell already, John Cena is a massive focus for 2K23, and that includes his very own 2K Showcase. That is right, the 2K Showcase mode returns with John Cena as the main focus, and one big change from previous years is that instead of playing as Cena in every match, this year instead you're actually going to play as the opponent. That change aside, it will be a setup similar to what we've seen in previous games, including gameplay transitioning to and from live action footage, as well as John Cena's very own narration. That game mode aside, we've also got confirmation of other game modes featuring in this year's game, with 2K23 also featuring My GM mode, My Faction, My Rise, Universe mode, as well as the Creation Suite. I'm sure we will be getting detailed breakdowns on each as we get closer to release, so stay tuned for full coverage on the modes as and when we get it. And finally, the 10th thing you need to know about 2K23 is that Wargames is now official. That is right, 2K have finally added a brand new match type to the series, and it comes in the form of Wargames, making its series debut. Wargames will be playable as 3-on-3 as well as 4-on-4, and it would of course feature the trademark double ring surrounded by a double steel cage. This one no doubt is gonna be awesome. And that was 10 things you need to know about 2K23. What are you looking forward to the most? Let me know in the comments section below. As always, stay tuned for more 2K23 coverage coming to the channel soon. And until next time, this has been 101, and I will see you all on the next one.